Hello, everyone. Can y'all hear me? Streamlabs is being dumb and it's not showing me, hold on. It's not showing me my audio levels for some reason. Like, it's showing that I have audio, or that it's receiving audio, but it's not. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good, because, again, Streamlabs is, like, not showing the levels for some reason. Alright, let's say hi to everybody. We got Vex and Rocket Fuel Foreskin and Honest and Donde and Carrot Gaming, Charlie Parker, Zabram, Duchess, Sadface09, Outlaw Welder. Hi, Outlaw. I hope you're doing good. Vast Ravioli, Logan W. Also, I'm chewing a piece of gum, but, like, I'm going to try not to chew it. I'm not going to hear me chewing while I'm talking into the microphone. That damn doctor. How are you feeling? I feel better. I think literally what happened was I was going through withdrawal for my antidepressants because I forgot to take them. Voice to Voice, Prince Roy. Let's see. Gorilla Spawn. Hi, Gorilla Spawn. I think that's everybody. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. Ruben! I don't know if y'all can hear him. Ruben! Come here! He was screaming right before I went live. Hello, John Fishman and Jinx! Hey, Jinx! So, I figure, let's see, today I did a little DoorDash. Jorn Comedy Food Delivery Stories, here we come. No, I did a little DoorDash and I was like, you know what, I have time to stream. Let's do a little live streaming. So that's why we're here today. One of my orders, like, some dude literally just ordered a single bottle of vinegar from a 7-Eleven. That was fun. But yeah, let's get started. I'm just gonna play more Pokemon. This is literally, quite literally the same battle and shit that was going on last time I streamed, so. Hi, Medium Syllables. Alright, let me know if y'all can hear this.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
The hell's your problem today?
The hell's your problem today?
Yeah, I'm already home now.
Okay, good.
Alex there too? Gonna stay the night?
No, he went home.
Oh, you mean he knows how to find his way home?
Correct Gaming. I'm only playing this because the new game comes out on Friday. So I'm like, I need my Pokemon fix.
Yeah, he knows how to drive a car.
Yeah.
He knows how to call an Uber too.
Oh, here we go. Why are you such a bitch?
Hi,
Why
Peter
are you spending
O'Keefe.
all your time with him?
God, you're such an insecure little bitch.
I'm gonna get
Really
Scarlet.
unattractive.
I don't care, Casey. Spend your whole
shouldn't
fucking
care.
weekend with a guy.
Because you sound like a
Spend your whole
psycho.
weekend with a guy that you made out with
You spent a
before.
whole weekend with a guy that
Yeah.
you made out with before.
Yeah. Doesn't make that make a lot of fucking sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
How can it not make no sense?
How could it not make no sense? Lorne, can you, like, learn how to use words? Hey, Null. Here, hold on. Here, I'll do this for you.
You have an interest in me, and you let this fucking guy stay over your house. You go out for a cocktail date with him. Let him stay over your fucking house. Then you spend the rest of the weekend with the fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
How is DoorDash treating you? I mean, it's okay. It's not, like, enough to be, like, a full job for me, but I make, like, $100 a week. It's not the worst.
So where's the interest in me?
Where's the
I've never met you. He's my friend.
Your friend that you made out with.
Yeah,
And you wouldn't set him straight.
because you
About-
blocked me. I went on a date with him.
You wouldn't set him straight about
Hi, Callie.
you and him only being friends.
Turn this down a little bit more.
Why
Lord,
not?
Lord, how weird is that? If I say, hey,
Oh, robophobic, you have bronchitis? I hope you feel better soon.
my friend Lorne wants you and me to only be friends. When Lorne and I aren't dating, by the way, he just doesn't like you for no reason. You don't see how that might make me feel uncomfortable or him uncomfortable? And it also makes you look like a psycho.
How weird is it for you to say, Alex? What do you expect between me and you?
Because I don't care what he expects between me and him. We're friends.
You're friends, but you ever think that maybe he's just hanging around with you because he wants something to happen between you two?
I don't know.
Okay, so wouldn't it be nice to find out?
Why?
No, because I don't care.
I do care.
Well, I don't give a shit what you care about.
Well, you should.
Well,
I
you
don't.
should.
God knows if you don't want me hanging around some woman, I'm not going to fucking hang around her.
Okay.
Why the fuck would I do that? It's more interested in the way you feel than the way she feels.
Well, I care about what my friend feels.
Yeah, okay, well, is he just a friend or is he wanting more than that?
It doesn't
I don't
matter.
know.
Why does that matter?
Because why wouldn't it matter? It would matter to know that he's not just being led on.
He knows that we're friends.
He knows that you're friends, but he doesn't.
It's important to know that he's not. Hey, wait a minute! I just realized is this picture that's on the video Lorne's fucking boner in his pants? I hate him. I hate him so goddamn much.
Know that there can't be more between
Hey,
you two
Becca.
than just friends. Because you're not letting him know.
God, you're so fucking weird.
What's so weird about that, Casey?
Hey, who's Brittany?
Because you're just my friend.
So,
Hey, Dan Jones. I hate him. I hate Lord so much. I don't. I'm not happy to see his little dink in his pants.
So
right
why should I
now.
have to tell him that? He doesn't. He doesn't ask
He's packing a cashew in his trousers.
me to not talk to you.
because there's going to be more between me and you. You know it.
How do I know it?
Because you do know it. Otherwise, you never would have called me back.
When? Told you back when? When I wanted to tell you the truth?
Yeah,
I told you why I did that.
I know.
And I told you I didn't expect you to talk to me again.
Yeah, and yet here
So
I
that
am.
wasn't the reason why.
Yet here I am, and
Hey, Spencer.
here you still
Hey, Spencer. It's Squeak.
are.
Yeah, well, the more you act like a psycho stalker creep, probably
Because
won't
you
be
got
here much longer.
I shoved up your ass all the time.
You're shoved up my ass
Hi,
all the
girl.
time. I'm trying to enjoy my day at the beach, eat some ice cream, and you're wanting me to interview him about what his intentions are, like you're my father.
No, like I'm your father.
Not like I'm your father.
It's a fucked up.
What are your intentions with my little girl? Is basically what you were doing.
No, it isn't. It was me trying to find out what his intentions were.
Okay, but hearing about Lorne standing on top of his trailer completely naked, like, I find that so fucking funny. Like, first off, how did he get up there? Right? That's the first question. How did he get up on top of his trailer? And second off, why was he naked? Like, why the fuck was he naked on top of his trailer?
Because if he was,
Yeah,
intending,
what I said, dumbass.
Aww.
if he was intending to want to try to start something, I was going to be more pissed off.
So what if he is? Do I not have any control over myself?
Yeah, you do, but
If I wanted to make out with him, I would just do it.
to lead him on is not a good
I wouldn't
thing
need
either.
to talk to you about it. He's okay being just friends. He said he wasn't looking for a girlfriend. I told you 18 times.
Yeah, you told me that when I asked you what you were expecting between you two. If you
I'm not
were
expecting anything. That's why I'm just hanging out with him.
Exactly, that damn doctor. Thing one, how did he get on top of his trailer? And thing two, why was he naked? Just the whole concept of that. Just naked Lord on top of the trailer. Like, what is he doing?
I can't believe you don't understand this.
Well, what are you
I can't believe you don't understand this.
trying to say?
Another fucking guy, Casey.
Uh-huh.
A guy that you put in between me and you.
Here we go. here we go with his bullshit of you put in between us. Like, no, dude. They're friends. They're literally friends. Hey, Cornville Nightmare. Look forward to Cyber Squeak streams. Always raise my spirit. Oh, thank you, Robophobic. I hope you feel better.
And put in between us. There was no us, Lorne. We weren't talking. We weren't even talking. You blocked me.
Brought him in. You had to bring him in when you and I started out.
Did you hear yourself? When you and I started out, it wasn't like we were married for 4 years and I started hanging out with a random guy. I had just met you. I didn't think I needed to consult you on who my friends were and who I could talk to, because I had just met you.
I don't give a shit. You can fucking spending all your time with him, Casey.
Krat Gaming, the reason I'm really into... Okay, so Sword and Shield, I wasn't really a fan of because it didn't really offer anything for me, and, like, they cut a bunch of Pokemon, and I just really wasn't feeling it. However, Scarlet and Violet, I am feeling a little bit more because, one, it's an open world game, and two, you can just kind of do whatever you want in it. Like, there's no set storyline.
It's fucked up.
Oh, you don't give a shit? Okay.
It's walked right up.
Spending all your time with another guy is fucked up.
No, it isn't.
It is.
And whatever Lord and
his
his naked bullshit.
Why is that any of your fucking business? I already told you. Why I don't see my other friends very often. They all work. They're all married, have kids. They do other things. They have jobs. I work on the movie. My schedule's all weird now. They work normal hours.
A little odd that he wouldn't want to be fixed up with one of your friends.
What?
It's not odd if he's not looking for a girlfriend right now.
Girlfriend, boyfriend.
Well, then what the fuck is he doing hanging around you all the time?
Hey, they're friends! Lauren, I know it's really hard to understand what a friend is, but they're fucking friends. Jesus. Casey wears a sweater with the letter A embroidered on it.
Because we're friends.
Right. That's why he made out with you, right? Because he just wants to be friends.
You keep saying... What was that?
So that's why he made out with you, right? Because he just
Yeah,
wants
I
to be
made out with
friends.
him too, Lorne.
Yeah? Okay, so that's why you made out with each other, because you just want to be friends.
Well, at the time, we were talking about pursuing something more than friends.
Yeah, well, isn't that fucking peachy?
Ruben! I don't know if y'all can hear him, but... Ruben! 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 Come on, give us a big yell. Come on, do it. Give us a big scrim. Ruben! Okay, he's not gonna do it.
Keen.
Why wouldn't we? I was not dating anybody. You had blocked me. The catfishing thing was done. I was moving on with my life. He's a nice young man. We believe in the same things.
Even
Blue
when
Boy.
you and I started out, you still fucking drug him right in.
You still drug him right in. Lorne, you blocked her. Did you just expect her to sit around waiting for you to unblock her? Like, no, shut up. Hi, Tickle!
It couldn't be just fucking go there and see his
I see you,
fucking
J-Dev.
seminar. It was going out to drinks and giving him your number and inviting him to here and there and everywhere else.
We became friends. You know how friends are made?
Lord doesn't have any, so he
You
doesn't know.
became
Or is
friends.
it because your only one's dead? You don't know how to make new ones?
Ooh!
You became friends that just so happened that 1 month that you and I weren't talking. You went out on a date with him, made out with him, and talked about pursuing something with him.
Did they fuck though, Lauren? Hi, Ruben. Are you answering the question? Did they have sex, Ruben? Exactly, they didn't.
Mm-hmm. What's the big deal?
So now you and I start out again, and you're still hanging around with him pretty much 24/7.
No.
Oh, 24/7, huh?
Well, On the weekend, 24/2.
24/2, 24/7, 24/7, huh? Well, on the weekend, 24/2.
Well, gotta add more onto that because it's Friday night too. Can't.
Yeah, it was the whole 40.
Ruben. He's just kind of yelling.
8 hours.
Can't leave. No, it's more than 48 hours. Friday night's got to be in there too. Can't go without seeing them on a Friday night.
Well, it was like for 3 hours on Friday night.
What's the deal with this guy? He didn't have any more friends than.
Ruben. He's starting to do his yowling. That's why I'm like trying to get his. Ruben, what are you doing? Okay, he's in a mood.
Just you?
I don't know.
Don't expect me to be happy with him as long as you don't say something to him.
I don't care if you're happy with him, really.
I'll be a dick about him until you say something to him.
You're always a dick.
You're always a dick.
Yeah, there we go. You're always a fucking
No, no.
asshole. No, I'm not.
You're a baby piece of shit, bitch.
You're a baby piece of shit, bitch.
That's just when you don't get your way about the way you want me to act.
Or when you don't get your way about who I talk to.
Talk to anyone you want. I don't give a fuck if you talk to anyone you want.
Hey, Barrel
But
Facts.
to hang out with them.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna talk to him every time I want.
Huh?
I'm going to talk to him anytime I want.
Well, you
I wasn't
do
asking
anyway.
your permission. I was saying you're being a bitch.
You do anyway.
No shinies this
Yeah.
time.
Hang out with them all the time.
Listen, I think what we need to do is we need to find some shinies, and then when Winnie's boyfriend / husband comes in, we'll be like, "Hey, fuck you! Look what we got! We got shinies." Hi, Ruben. I don't know if you guys heard that, but he ran away.
And I made out with him once.
Yeah. And you talked about pursuing a relationship with him.
Yeah, when I was single and wasn't dating anybody else.
It's literally when I start playing it again, Ruben starts fucking Ruben. Yeah, see, I paused it, and he's not gonna do it now.
Yeah,
I was looking to date someone.
for that 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a month, Lorne.
I'm gonna marry you, Casey.
So are you now?
I'm
Yep.
gonna marry you, Casey.
It's a weird thing to say to someone you're not dating.
Yeah, well, I've
Yeah,
known I
well.
wanted you for a long time anyway, so.
Yeah, we'll keep acting like a creep. No, that'll help. Maybe I'll want to marry you someday.
Now, when we're married and living together, Alex don't need to stay the night.
When we're married, we're not even married or talking about marriage or even dating each other.
Yeah, well, we should be dating each other, but you want to wait.
What
That
the
was
How
you
could we
getting
date each other? What would dating you look like right now? Talking on the phone. And you would feel justified in making me not hang out with my friends?
What was the throuple?
A Lorlin muck.
That was over the phone.
Yeah.
A Lorne Lynn muck.
And look how that ended. That's why I'm not having phone relationships.
I know it's been said, but how is this person real?
Absolutely I do.
How?
You're the one who introduced me to it.
I'm not the one that went and asked over tea kettle when I saw her picture. That was
You showed me the picture. We've gone over this plenty of times.
Yeah, we have.
It's your fault she got back involved because you just had to keep telling her how her pussy belonged to you and you couldn't leave her alone.
That part was my part. It was my fault.
Yeah, you brought her in. It was entirely your fault.
Well, it's not entirely my fault because you could have said no to a throuple with her. I didn't even know what a throuple was until you told me.
You did bring her in, so it's entirely your fault.
No, not entirely.
He can't just sit and take the blame. Like, he can't just be responsible for something. It's not entirely my fault.
We can share the blame on that.
Okay.
At least we learned something from it. Maybe it made it better between us.
Yeah, today was so much fun being interrogated about hanging out with my friend and eating ice cream.
Yeah, but Casey, you're leaving out the part of that it's your friend that you made out with, that you talked about pursuing a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
For the month that we weren't talking.
The month I was blocked.
Well, good news flash for you. You're not blocked from the house phone. Can't do that.
Okay, and? Like, what does that mean to you, dude? Like, who cares?
And it does have a voicemail on it.
I wasn't gonna chase you if you have me blocked on your text. I'm not gonna keep going after you.
How much
You
chasing
don't mean
is
that
it?
much to me.
How much chasing is it when you call 2 numbers?
If I'm blocked on your cell phone, I'm not gonna chase after you. I don't care about you that much.
Oh, you don't?
No. If I'm blocked, you can go fuck yourself.
You're never gonna be blocked again, so that's not something we have to worry about.
You're never gonna be blocked. Never gonna be blocked again. Alright, let's get a 17.
I trust you, I really do.
So go fuck yourself.
Ooh!
That trust bullshit. No, you don't. Otherwise, you would have interrogated me all fucking day.
I don't. I'm not gonna tell you.
Blue Boy, how cathartic was this to do? This had to have been very cathartic.
Questions, you go fuck off at that.
Casey, I'm not gonna tell you that I like you hanging out with him all the
Manipulative
fucking time.
bullshit.
Goddamn guy is fucking up your ass 24 hours a day.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
but you trust me, right?
I trust you. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna like it.
How do you resist the urge to not watch the new Casey calls as soon as they drop? I don't know. They're super fucking good, but like I'm like I can savor it with you guys. Though I have listened to I think most of the new one about Paula. I'm trying to remember if I've listened to all of it. What the fuck was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Why the hell would I
Set him
like
up with your friend. Write down a list of your friends' names and see which ones he likes the best. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, lucky big guy.
Why
God, you're
not?
so fucking weird.
Why not? What's wrong with introducing him to your friends?
If he wanted a girlfriend, I would.
Well, he doesn't want a girlfriend. He just wants to be around you all the time.
Yeah. Because y'all are like they're Lorne doesn't have friends, so he doesn't know what this fucking means. But
Yes, good news for him. He lives down the street. We can hang out whenever he wants.
Yeah, well,
I think it's also just baffling the way Lorne thinks about shit. So like sometimes I'm just like I need to sit and take a breather about how fucking stupid he is.
gee, how convenient.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's the definition of a convenience.
Well, if he lives down the street, why couldn't he just walk home?
Not literally down the street, moron.
You said it, not me.
You said it, not me.
Other than I spat. Did you have a good day?
I had a great day when my phone wasn't near me.
Oh, why? Because I couldn't get any text from me.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah. Well.
what can I say?
Nothing. You can just stop being a pathetic bitch.
Well, you can stop hanging around with him 24 hours a day.
I'm not going to.
Hey, Sean.
And you do that just to be a dick to me.
Lorne's life is one giant cigarette.
I hang out with my friend to be a dick to you. Okay.
How was you not trying to be a dick to me? You already knew all I felt about you hanging out with him all the time.
I don't care how you feel about him, Lord. I'm not hanging out with him just to make you mad. He's my friend. I enjoy his company. We have a good time together. He taught me how to skimboard.
I think it's weird that he only wants to hang around you. And
Blue Boy, didn't you say because this is Alex Jones that like he starts getting Casey to believe like weird conspiracy theories?
nobody else.
Yeah, I think you're pretty fucking weird.
Well, why do you want me then?
Why do you want me?
I don't know if I do after today.
Do you want me?
Oh, why? Because they're getting in the way of Alex.
No, Lorne! Because I'm getting in the way of Alex. No, because you're being a fucking weirdo.
No, because you're really insecure and it's really unattractive and you act like a bitch.
I don't give a fuck, Casey.
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
You're
you
hanging
should.
out with a son of a bitch 24 hours a fucking day.
Well, you
His name
should.
doesn't leave your fucking lips. Don't you think that gets sickening?
His name doesn't leave your lips. Don't you think it gets sickening? Lorne, it's again with this Dan shit. You're the one who brings him up more. In case he starts believing Alex Jones bullshit and Lorne gets really mad about it.
You talk about him all day. I didn't talk about him, fucking retard.
You didn't have to talk about him when you were spending the whole fucking weekend with him.
You really don't care that you look like an unattractive little bitch?
An unattractive little bitch.
No, when it comes to him.
To me, he doesn't find you attractive.
You're the one that wanted to piss me off about him. I'm not going to bend over and kiss your ass because you want to hang out with another fucking guy all the time.
He even said earlier that it was twice a week. Okay, so Lorne, if you used to only drink twice a week, that's not all the time according to you, but it's all the time that Casey hangs out with Alex twice a week, sir?
Then go fuck off and write back to your letter writer. Give Amanda a call back.
Oh no, Crack Gaming, it's been confirmed as much that Alex is supposed to be Alex Jones.
Why mention them? I don't hang out with them.
Who's them?
Whoever you just mentioned, the letter writer.
Yeah, go write the letter writer back.
Why? I don't hang out with her.
Why?
Maybe you could.
The hell do I want to do that for?
Because...
So why are you using it as a threat if you're not really gonna do it? Like, okay, stupid ass.
You don't care that I don't find you attractive and you're acting like a bitch? And you hate my friends, so why don't you go write her back? Maybe if you won't have any friends.
How'd you end up turning this around so that I look like an asshole because you're hanging out with a guy 24 hours a day?
You already were looking like an asshole.
No,
because you are an asshole.
Because you are an asshole.
You're the one that's always wanting to fucking hang out with him. And
Lorne, even you just admitted it was twice a week, dude.
you want me to be okay with it. And I'm not. You don't give a fuck.
No, I don't want you to be okay with it, Lord. I just don't care if you're okay with it.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck how I feel.
Y'all are friends.
No, because we
why
are
should you care?
together, so I don't fucking care how you fucking feel, you little pussy baby.
You little pussy baby!
You don't give a fuck how I feel. It's all about how Casey feels only.
Hey, bunny.
And Alex. Hey, can't leave Alex out. It's all about how Alex feels, too.
Yeah, it's all about Alex.
Well, it must be, because you're around him all the fucking time.
Yeah, all the time.
Can't believe we're fighting because of that fucking guy.
That fucking
You're the one fighting about him.
I'm pissed because
you bring him up every single day.
Because you said you hang around him, that you talk to him once or twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
And right after that, you end up spending the whole fucking weekend with him.
So?
I don't think I spent Saturday with him.
Oh, gee, so you skipped a day.
So then it's not all the time, Lorne. You can't be pissed that it was only one day. Like, come on.
So you had to spend all day Sunday with him.
It was one day!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I couldn't get enough.
Apparently not.
Lorne, it was
I don't
one...
care that he's your...
Lorne, it was one fucking day. You are a crazy person. Like an actual crazy person.
friend. I care that you spend more fucking time with him than you even think about spending with me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Dr. Cunt.
I mean, you only live across the country, so...
Well, no shit, but I can't do anything about your movie right now. All I can do is wait.
Hey, April.
All you can do is wait and complain.
I can't even... You want to give me your fucking address so I can send you stuff?
Why would you?
What are you going to send me? I don't want anything from you.
Well, your birthday's in August, so I can't even send you fucking anything then. I don't want to be pissed about you hanging out with Alex.
But you are!
I just want him...
What is she done? So you're admitting right here, I don't want to be pissed that you're hanging out with Alex. So you clearly you're claiming that you don't care that they're friends, and yet you're pissed that they're hanging out. Like, they hang out once a week.
Know his boundaries.
I think you're the one who needs boundaries.
Know his boundaries. What fucking boundaries do there need to be?
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all aren't together.
Why is that?
Y'all aren't
Because you were
together.
interrogating me today, and you were yelling at me about hanging out with a friend when you and I aren't dating, so I think I need to set boundaries with you.
Go ahead and see how that works out.
It might work out pretty good.
You won't leave, Lorne.
No, it might not.
Yeah, but it might also.
No, it might not.
Maybe not, but maybe it will.
I think I had enough boundaries set on me.
Well, you clearly need some.
I have enough fucking boundaries set on me. Whose fault is that, Lorne? Whose fucking fault is that? It's not Casey's fault. It's not Casey's fault that you're a pedophile on the sex offender registry.
Sort of boundary. Because the way you acted today was not acceptable. It was very scary and creepy.
It was scary and creepy my ass.
The fact that you don't see how it's scary and creepy, it shows me a lot about you.
Casey, me being pissed off about you hanging out with a guy that you fucking made out with.
Mm-hmm.
Lorne. Oh, okay, I'll be fair. I'm not friends with exes anymore just because we've all grown in different ways in our lives. But I used to be friends with exes. And it wasn't like, oh, you know, you're shitty people or anything. Like, I've had good exes. Like, they weren't all just shitty people. And there were times where we just kind of grew apart. We don't talk anymore. But Lorne would absolutely lose his mind hearing that.
You can't just, like, be cool.
No,
Like, you and I are dating, we can't just talk and chill and see what happens. You gotta be like, I'm gonna fucking marry you. So you can't talk to Alex.
I fucking love Casey's impression of Lorne.
Guy when you know how I feel about him.
Okay, but you can't just be like, chill.
She never dated Alex anyway. They went on a date, kissed each other, and decided they were better as friends. Blue Boy, now was it a kiss or was it making out?
You have to go like super creepy.
I wanted to just chill. All I wanted you to do was set the boundaries with him.
Alright, let's see if we got any shinies this time.
That me and you are going to be together. So
Well,
that he wouldn't be hitting on you.
How do you know we're going to be together?
No shinies this time.
Because that's
what I'm
what we
talking
want.
about, chilling. You need to like take a step back for a minute. You don't gotta take everything like it's all or nothing. You can't just be a normal person and talk to me like a normal person.
Hot, sexy makeout
and
sesh.
see if maybe when I'm done with this movie, if we wanted to pursue something, you have to keep being super aggressive and weird.
Okay, so the throuple wasn't weird?
Hey, Danny.
The throuple was weird.
Yeah. Considering she asked you to marry her and you said yes to her. You never met her.
You said yes to her.
I did meet her.
Tang, the drink of
After you
astronauts
had
and
already said
pussy.
Yes to her.
Hey, Mary on the Prairie.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing that sort of thing now.
Okay.
I learned my lesson after one time.
Yeah, okay. So we don't have to talk about weird shit.
You mentioned the
Crack Gaming, this is dated for July 17th of this year.
throuple, not me.
Yeah, well, it happened.
Yeah, well, it happened.
I know, and I learned my lesson. Why can't you learn your lesson?
I did learn my lesson. At least I'm smart enough to believe you.
Well,
At least I'm smart enough to believe you. Okay.
if you had learned anything, you wouldn't be telling me you're going to marry me.
Oh god, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Why, Casey? I've known how I felt about you for a long time.
What? Lorne, why for a long time? Explain to me, why for a long time? You've never talked to her. You believe that this is the real Casey. You've never talked to her until now. Why for a long time, Lorne? Lorne, that's a little weird. That's a little fucking weird, don't you think?
Before you and I even started out, I knew how I felt about you.
And that's creepy.
What the hell is so creepy about it?
Because you didn't know each other!
How do you not see how that's creepy?
What is so creepy about it?
About wanting to be with someone years before you even knew who they were? We didn't know each other.
Yeah, we didn't know each other personally.
Oh my god, is everyone gonna get poison pointed?
And you knew for years that you wanted me. You don't see how that's creepy?
I knew for years that I wanted to try things with you.
Yeah, creepy.
What the hell's so creepy about that? I was attracted to you.
I just explained it to you. I'm not gonna.
So just because you're attracted to somebody means I've always wanted to be with you. That's not how this works, Lauren. That's fucking weird. That's weird.
Explain it again. I don't like to explain myself a million times.
Casey, I was attracted to you years ago. There's nothing creepy.
And also, when he was attracted to her years ago, that was at the Sting house when she was like, what? She was 18, I think?
About that.
It's very creepy.
Why was that very creepy? That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. You didn't know who I was. You watched me on a YouTube video. You were looking me up or something. And I find it creepy. You don't think it's creepy? Oh, fine. I find it creepy. You met me at this thing. That's incredibly creepy.
I knew who you were already.
Hey, Pussy
I saw you
Destroyer.
Yeah,
dance
from
on
the
YouTube.
Sting.
So what?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, from the Sting. So I knew you from the Sting. So what? But I saw you dancing on a YouTube video later. A lot later. And I was attracted to you.
That doesn't mean you guys are going to be together.
There's nothing creepy about being attracted to someone.
Right. You can be attracted to somebody, but that doesn't mean you guys are going to be together. What the fuck is wrong with him? Well, first of all, I want you.
But we'll just have to disagree on that.
Why won't you just ask him if he's looking for some type of relationship with you?
Because I don't feel like I need to.
You don't feel like he's after one?
I don't know what he's after, Lorne. He knows that we're friends. And he is my friend and I like hanging out with him. He isn't looking for a girlfriend. Do you not understand that?
Oh, I understand that, but I also understand that I've heard guys say that before.
Omega Eber, sub to Thero.
Okay, well then, what if I ask him and he says, "Oh, I'm not interested," and then he actually is interested?
Then he asks what?
I mean, so he says he's not interested in a relationship. He's not looking for a
Hey,
relationship.
Shashake, Subram.
So you're saying there's a chance he had lied to me about that, and he really is?
There's a possibility. He wouldn't be the first guy. Many of
Okay,
them do
so
that.
then why would anything he tells me matter
know.
then? Because he could just be
Palpatine,
lying.
hang in there!
If I say,
Oh,
"What's your
you got
intentions with me?" and he
wrecked.
says nothing, just friendship. Why should I believe that?
Well, at least he'd be telling to you
Because what's-
face.
Because what's the point of asking him if he's interested in me?
Yeah, he could be. But if you were to say something else straight to him, like good, because that's what I wanted, was just a friendship. At least he would know.
I think he knows that because we are friends.
Whatever. All I can do is trust you.
Whatever.
Like I say, I have reason to trust you because you've been proven that I can trust you.
Well, I think clearly after today, we have some serious issues as far as what you think this is, and
Casey,
I
I'm looking
believe-
for a relationship with you, and you know it, and I'm not hiding it.
I'm
I'm not
that's,
beating
you
around the
didn't even
bush
let me
about it at
finish.
all.
You didn't even let me finish. Can I finish?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Ruben, what are you doing? You gonna say hi? Yeah, it's a Ruben! What are you doing? Okay.
As of this moment in time, you and I are just friends. Like Alex and I are just friends. You get
Oh,
that,
yeah.
right?
Mark, because he always views every encounter with a woman as sexual, he thinks that every man and woman encounter is sexual.
Oh, I get it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
do it
he's
step
so
by step
ugly.
so you don't get lost here.
Lorne is so ugly. I'm looking at this picture of him on the screen right now.
Okay, do you
for the
understand
video.
that?
He's so fucking
I
ugly.
get it.
So I think you need to remember that,
Fuck
and
off!
that you can't tell me what to do because you are just my friend. And the more you act weird and controlling and act insecure, I find it very unattractive, and it makes me not want to pursue something with you in the future. My focus right now is the movie. That's my only concern. And I'll talk to you when I talk to you. I'll talk to Alex when I want to talk to Alex. And you just have to be okay with that. And if you aren't,
Did you adopt Ruben from your mom or from a shelter? Ruben, okay. So Ruben is originally from a shelter, and then the person who got him from the shelter couldn't keep him anymore. So they were like, "Hey, would you like this cat?" And I was like, "I would like this cat."
you have a letter on your table with a phone number on it. You can give that a call. Because after today, you really upset me,
Hi, you Super J.
and it was fucking weird.
Yeah, you made me feel real good. I'm going to sleep. Have a good night.
I'm going to sleep.
All right,
Have
later.
a good night. All right, let's do 17.5. Oh, nope. Hold on.
I trust you. I really do.
Hold on, Lorne. We already heard that. We heard how much you trust. Oh, that picture of his teeth.
Did you block me?
I did.
Yeah, I figured.
You pissed me off, and you know you pissed me off.
You know you pissed me off.
You know you did it on purpose.
That's real mature.
Well, pissing me off is real mature.
Lord, how did she piss you? Like, pissing me off's real mature. Like she chose to piss you off.
Especially when
Yeah.
especially knowing how easy it is for me to freak out about some stuff.
About some stuff.
What do you mean?
Things that happened to me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where you get that I ever sucked a dick, because I've never sucked a dick.
Oh, I thought you.
So, he's about to go into his trauma, just for those who don't want to hear that, but he's more worried about being perceived as somebody who sucked a dick than being traumatized? Lorne, what the fuck?
Said in one of them that you and your brother used to suck each other's penises.
No. No, I didn't
Someone
say that.
sucked someone's penis.
Yeah,
Why'd you do it?
I didn't do it. It was done to me.
Well,
It hurt me then, and it hurts me to this day. I don't like to think about it. I don't like to talk about it. I don't like anything about it.
and that's why you call people faggot? Is it because you've had kind of a gay experience?
Yeah, I've had a gay experience, and I didn't like it at all.
Well, maybe just because it was with your brother. Maybe try a different guy.
I don't fucking think so. It wasn't just one brother. It was two brothers.
Both of them blew you?
No, just one of them blew me. I didn't like that. I made him stop.
Why did he do it?
The other one continuously fucking fondling shit and pissed me off all the time.
Maybe that's what it was, that you and him used to touch each other's penises and butts.
No, never touched each other's ass. I don't even like to talk about it. Why are you trying to
You
push
mentioned
it out?
it. You mentioned it.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that I want to talk about it.
Then why mention it?
Because that's what telling you what you did that pissed me off the most.
Hi, Ruben.
I mean, it's not that big a deal.
It
So
is
you
to
and your
me.
brothers touch each other's dicks a bunch.
So you and your brothers touched each other's dicks a bunch. I don't know why it's so funny. So you and your brothers touched each other's dicks a bunch.
It doesn't matter. I was the youngest one. It never should have happened to me.
Why did they do that? Are they
don't know.
gay?
I don't know why they did it. I never asked them. I never confronted them with it. I didn't want to talk about it. I just wanted it to be gone.
So that's why you hate all gay people and not just your brothers?
Hey,
I don't
Patrick.
hate gay people. Where do you get
You
that
said
I hate gay people?
That's what being homophobic is.
No, being homophobic is being afraid of a homosexual making moves on you.
Lorne, that is not what that means. And also, gay people have standards, you fucking homophobe.
And trying to force you to do something you don't want to do.
Force you to do something. Shut the fuck up, Lorne.
That's homophobic. I'm not afraid of gay people. I have some friends that are gay.
Well, that's
Oh,
what
here we
being
go. Here we go. Well, I have friends that are gay. Here we go. Hey, Chris.
that's what phobic is. It's a phobia. You're
It's a
scared of
phobia.
gay people.
Well, I'm not scared of gay people.
Yeah, you are.
I'm scared of any move being made on me by a gay person of the same sex.
Lorne. Gay people have standards.
It freaks me out. It gives me goosebumps. It grosses me out.
Where's your man lover?
It makes me step back away from them. It makes it hard for them to make a friend out of me.
Gay dudes aren't running up to Lorne and trying to get in his pants. I'm just saying.
Can you hold on a second? My mom's calling. I'll call you back in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So what were we talking about? Your brothers and you fondling? Is that what we were on the topic of?
No, we're off that topic.
Oh.
I don't know why you would want to push that.
What have you been up to?
I just get done working a 16-and-a-half-hour day.
That's cool. Did you get my text message where I had the definition of homophobic?
Hey, Don't Day.
I don't know. My cell phone's wasn't on my headset wasn't on, so I couldn't hear it come through.
So your headset weren't on?
No. So I can hear text when they
He
come
thinks a
through.
gay man would be okay with his
Oh, cool.
teeth.
Well, I got something to show you.
What's that? Your text message didn't come through.
Let me text you again. Did you get that?
No. Might be because of the. We're supposed to get a rainstorm tonight sometime.
Hey,
Maybe-
rotten
might be
crotch
because of
fruit.
that. Are you texting me under your computer number?
Yeah, you should have got it.
Got your name right here. You're not blocked. Oh, it's coming. It's I don't know why it didn't pop up because it hasn't come up yet. Okay, now it's come up.
You see it yet?
Yeah, I get it.
Which one did you get?
Homophobic. Having or showing a dislike of or prejudice against gay people. Okay, well, I don't know what my description of what I have is, but it's not homophobic.
Hey, Sloth Cat. Sloth Cat. Guys, this is a shiny haunter. This is a shiny haunter, guys. Yeah, boys! We did it! We boys! We got that shiny haunter!
I think it's hatred towards your brothers for sucking your penis.
It's towards anybody that's gay that is the same sex as me that makes a move on me.
Did you get my second picture?
Yeah. I just had to put my glass on because I can see the thing. Who's that?
Who is it?
Jesus Christ, it's Paula?
Ooh. Alright. So now we're getting to the good stuff with Paula.
Who's that?
Who is it?
Hi, Jeff.
Jesus Christ, it's Paula? Kind of looks like her.
I told you she's online.
didn't used to look anything like that.
She also said she never had sex with you.
Yeah, of course she did.
Hi, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Jason, are these recent calls? This one is from... Hold on. I don't think there's a date on this one. Most of these are recent, though. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Ruben's being naughty. Ruben! Ruben! You better not. You better get down. Hold on. Hold on. Here, I'll... Give me just a second. Ruben, come on. You know you're not supposed to be there. Be good. I don't want to have to put you upstairs. You don't want to have to go upstairs and be locked out of here. Oh, shit. Alrighty. Sorry about that.
Why is that, of course?
Because I know how she is.
How come she hates you so much?
Oh, she don't hate me. If anybody would hate anyone, it would be me hating her.
Shut up, Lorne.
I don't think she likes you very much.
No, she does.
She does. She likes you.
I'm sure she's talking shit about me. Doesn't surprise me. She just fucking try to fit in with anyone.
What happened?
What happened with me and her?
Yeah, I'm confused why she's on here saying stuff like she's responding to all the posts about her on there.
The what?
The what?
She's responding to posts about herself on there about past things you've said about her. Being like, I was in love with Paula, and you're crying and stuff, and she's like, what the fuck is he even talking about? We barely knew each other.
That's stupid. What a stupid bitch.
He was about to call her a stupid cunt. I heard it. He was about to call her a stupid cunt.
Barely knew each other my ass.
She said she didn't even know you for a full year.
Yeah, her and I hung around with each other every day for 6 months. There wasn't a day.
So, 6 months versus 25 fucking years. Lord, come on. Do you not see how fucking insane that is? Even if y'all did love each other or hung out with each other for 6 months, like, come on, dude.
Day that went by that we didn't see each other. She'd go to work, and I'd wait for after work, and be there during work. And she'd go over to Paul and Laura's with me. She'd be over there. She'd bought my nephew birthday presents, oh crap of birthday presents, but she seemed like she was jealous of Leanne for some reason. That was weird. Even Amanda too.
I don't know who Leanne or Amanda is.
My nieces. For some reason she seemed more jealous of Leanne than she did Amanda, but she thought she was jealous of Amanda too.
Jealous of them for what?
I don't know. I noticed it then, but I didn't.
Lorne, no. No. Lorne, they were children. There's no way this adult woman was jealous of children.
Anything, but I noticed that she gave Darren a lot more attention than she did either one of the girls.
Jealous of them in what way?
I don't know. It was just weird. I could just see the way that she acted. It was different. She acted different towards the girls. Yeah,
he could be heard in the Night from Hell call, that fucking bitch, even though he's in the middle of crying to Emma about how he messed up with Winnie. Yeah, Lord he's a piece of shit. Like, no matter what he does, he just gets worse and worse.
Girls, and she did Darren.
I don't know who Darren is.
My nephew.
Hey, J Potato Man.
Well, she was like talking on there about how she only knew you for less than a year, and how she was friends with like your brother's girlfriend. Like she wasn't even really your friend that much. She's
so fucking full of shit. She's so fucking full of shit.
Yeah. She was pretty adamant because people were like, oh yeah, you had sex with him. And she's like, I definitely did not have sex with him.
Yeah. I never made the move on her. She had to make it on me.
Lorne.
She kept wanting me to go out and do things. I even missed time from work, and they told me if I missed any more time from work, then I'd get fired. And then we wound up going to her cousin's house in some other town that was was a good distance away. I can't remember what the name of the town was, but I'd only been there that one time. But her cousin asked her if she wanted to stay the night, and she looked at me. I said, "Don't look at me." I said, "I'm not staying the night." I said, "I'm not going to lose my job."
Well, what were you missing work for?
Because
Hold on. Ruben, you want to say hi to the chat? Yeah, you say hi to the chat. Say hi, chat. There we go. You got some highs. You want to say hi, chat?
I wouldn't have been able to get back to work in time from the place that we were at.
No, I mean, you said your work said they'd fire you if you missed more work. Why were you missing?
What? Why? It's like I hit the play button on these calls. What are you doing? Say hi to the chat and then go do your stuff.
So much work.
Because I'd stay up late at night. I'd stay at the bar and wait for her to be done.
Yeah, Lorne's stories, they always never make sense and always make him look like more of a dangerous predator. He's so stupid. He thinks this stuff exonerates him and it makes him look worse.
Oh, she worked at the bar you went to?
Yeah, that's how I met her.
So
Vex, he really
you didn't meet her for...
Vex, he's sitting by the door right now waiting for me. Like he wants to Yes, I know.
your brother's girlfriend?
Maybe when I'm done streaming.
No, my brother and my sister-in-law met her through me. That's how my brother and sister knew her. My brother and sister-in-law knew her. It was through me.
So
Vex, I don't know. He seemed pretty obsessed with Kayla at the time. So like maybe right before maybe right before Kayla. But I don't know.
you would be up late waiting for her to get off work? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, well, I went to the karaoke bar every night anyway, before she ever started working there. Then she started working there. That's where I met her.
Why did you wait for her to be off work?
Because we were friends and we'd always hang out together.
Yeah, but I mean, if you had to go home to work, why would you wait till her to be done to go home?
He is addicted to karaoke bars.
Why not just go home, go to bed, so you're on time for work?
Because I had an interest in her.
Callie, he does want
I had an
ant
interest
biscuits.
in her, but I also didn't want to do anything until I knew she was over her ex. And I just waited too long.
Well, why were you staying up all night waiting for her to get off work if you weren't going to make any moves?
Just spend time with her.
Well,
Well,
so what does
just spend
that mean?
time
You
with
got
her.
off of work, and then what did you guys do?
Well, we didn't do anything. A lot of time when she got off work, she'd have to go home. But I'd go to the karaoke bar and I'd be there all night. Normally longer than what I would normally be before. Before, I'd stayed till like 10 o'clock or so. When she started working there, I'd want to stay right up till closing.
Do you not hear how weird that sounds, dude? You're the pathetic dude that waits around until closing time and then you follow this poor woman home. You fucking weirdo.
And it would last. Sometimes it would last longer. Then I wound up oversleeping sometimes. I'd be late for work.
Whose fault is that, Lorne?
So why was that more important than going to work.
That's not her fault that you decided to stay so late that you missed work. Like, that's not her fault.
Just because I had an interest in her.
Yeah, but why does that mean you had to stay
Very
there
chill,
till she
Virgin.
was done working?
It didn't. It's just I wanted to spend time with her.
Well, you know, she didn't call him to set his alarm, so.
So while she was at, like, work, what would you guys do that we were spending time together?
Well, nothing. It was just I was there with her, and she talked to me, and I talked to her.
So she was just, like, being a waitress?
Yeah, she was doing her job, but she'd pay more attention to me than she would anybody else.
No, she
We just started
wouldn't.
doing
Did you
stuff.
tip her good?
Did I stick her good?
No.
Tip.
Did I
Tip, like,
what?
cash? You give her money for your bill? Did you tip her good?
I don't remember how well I tipped her. I think I always went up and got my own beers, I think.
Right, voice to voice, he's just vibing.
I mean, you had more
if she brought
interest
me a
in
beer,
her
then
than...
If she brought me a beer, then I tipped her, yeah. 'Cause
I
tip
doubt
every
Lorne.
waitress.
Lorne gives me the vibes of somebody who does not tip. And if he does, it's like $1.
Or wait.
Ruben, come on, I'm streaming. The chat loves you and can hear you, but I'm streaming.
Waiter. I know how it feels to be a waiter. I've been a waiter before.
No
I know
way,
how it feels
Lorne.
like to be tipped.
There's no way Lorne knows what it's like to be a
Yeah.
waiter.
That's where
I didn't know you were a waiter. You never told me that.
I worked at Denny's
Denny's.
in Oklahoma.
When were you in Oklahoma?
Because I actually moved from
That's
From
true,
Washington.
Vex. He'd overtip somebody. Yeah. Maybe he'd be like, oh, here's a bunch of money because I think you're cute. And then, like, expect because she accepted the tip that they were, like, boyfriend-girlfriend.
Washington, and my brother and his wife asked me if I wanted to come down to Oklahoma because there's a lot of country music down there. They knew I liked country music, and they needed help with a babysitter for their baby.
See ya, correct
So
naming.
they thought that maybe I'd get a job and babysit for them during the day.
Lord, there's no way you were a babysitter.
While my sister-in-law was working and my brother was working. And I said, I'll give it a try. So I gave it a try. But I didn't like it because I was used to Paul and Laura and the kids, and I loved being around Paul and Laura and the kids, and I loved it out in Washington. So I was down there for 3 months, and I went back to Washington.
So, when did you and Paula start hanging out?
I don't remember when it was exactly.
Did you just ask her? I mean, like, when was the first time? Like, what'd you do? Were you like, hey, you want to go down to the malt shop?
The malt shop!
I met her. First night I met her, she had told me about her engagement being broken off.
So then why are you...
I think it was sometime in that.
Lorne, if she just had an engagement broke off, why the fuck would you think you have a chance? Like, that's so shitty. Every woman has dealt with one guy like this at least, and it's so fucking shitty when they have to deal with it.
Well, she told me that where she lived, and it was very close to me. But I didn't know that she was still living with her ex-fiance. And I went over and knocked on the door. He answered the door. I said, "Is Paula here?"
We know what that laugh means.
It was quite an awkward moment.
Well, what happened?
She just came out and talked to me and told me, she said, "I'm living with my ex-fiance." I said, "I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that."
Well, why'd you go over there?
I was going to see if she wanted to go do something.
You just, like, showed up?
Yeah, 'cause I didn't have her phone number.
Holy shit. He just showed up at her house.
Because you had her phone number, you just...
Can you imagine minding your own business and you just hear outside your door and you're like, oh god, it's that guy from the fucking bar.
went there and knocked on her door?
Honestly, Pussy Destroyer probably wasn't even an ex. She probably was still with the guy. That's why they lived together.
Yeah, I thought she lived there alone. I didn't know she lived with her ex.
Oh, that's really telling. Well, I went there because I thought she lived alone. Lauren, that makes you sound awful. Like, do you not hear yourself? Hey, Mandy.
I didn't even know the apartment complex. I didn't even know that wasn't an apartment complex until she told me. And then she told me where it was, and I was surprised. I know the name of that place. It's right close to me.
Well, how did you know her exact apartment number?
She told me.
She was just like, oh, hey, I live at these apartments in 3B.
You know what, Ilrig? I have to agree with you. Validates the theory that Molly didn't know he was coming. Lauren needs the element of surprise to make him feel in control. Yeah? I mean, I can see it. This definitely lends credence to that theory.
She told me what her apartment number was. That's how I knew where her apartment was.
Oh.
I don't remember her giving me her phone number. Maybe she did. Maybe she. No, because there weren't cell phones back then. We didn't have cell phones back then.
Oh, okay. But you did not have her phone number. You just went there and...
Yeah, she told me where to live. Yeah.
That damn doctor, she probably didn't even give her any of this. He probably followed her home one day because he's sitting here saying that their apartment complexes are near each other. So he probably just followed her home one day, and when she was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Well, I live right over there."
Didn't have cell phones back then. I just remembered that. We got cell phones. When the hell was it we got cell phones? Actually, I think we just started getting cell phones, but it's when they first came out. And me and Paul.
Yeah, you probably didn't have one yet.
Me and Paul was the only two that had them because we got them through work. But the general public didn't have them yet.
Yeah.
So that's what I remember that now. That's why she told me where she lives. Or lived.
And she was just like, come on by?
Huh?
So she invited you over?
No, she didn't invite me over. She just told me where she lived.
She didn't invite me over. What does that tell y'all? She didn't invite me over.
I just thought I'd go over and see if she wanted to go do something. I had no idea.
Well, what kind of dates do you guys go on? Do you go, like, roller skating or anything?
The malt shop still makes me laugh.
I don't remember now what we did, but we did stuff together. We usually went over Paul and Laura's. We usually went over there and hung out with them.
Well, I mean, like, when you went over there, what did you say? You were like, you want to hang out? And what did she say? She was like what?
Well, I only went over there that one time. When I realized that she lived with her ex-fiance still, I was like, I ain't going back over there again.
Pretty sure this is a polyrath.
Yeah, you thought he was going to beat you up or something?
No, he actually seemed like a pretty nice guy.
Polyrath, big old frog. Polyrath, big old frog.
He must have been pretty nice. He used his credit card to get her a Bronco so that she'd have a vehicle and she had to pay him back.
Well, that's very nice of him.
Yep. And she went up to Alaska and asked me if I could make her payment on her Bronco for her. I made it. And
Lorne, come on. Also, she didn't ask you to make the payment. You probably did it on your own. She probably was like, well, I'm moving and I can't take the Bronco with me, so I probably should just sell it. And he was like, well, I'll make the payments for the Bronco.
He asked me where she was, and I said she went up to Alaska. He said, let me guess, she asked you to make her payment until she comes back. I said, yeah, and I said, I do it. And he said, no, I can't let you do that. He said, I'll
Hey,
take
most
this payment
worse.
here from you, but he said, I can't let you do that. And he came over and got her.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Hitting on this woman, so he was undoubtedly over tipping and probably running behind on bills so he could impress her. That's why I think he was probably fucking. He probably offered to pay for her Bronco.
And she was mad at me when she got back. I go, well.
So she was just using you to make her car payment?
In the end, she was. In the
How
end,
did it all fall apart?
How did it all fall apart? Her and I fell apart before that happened. But I was still in love with her. Not realizing how much in love with her I was, but I knew I was still in love with her.
So,
Ruben.
after she was fucking some other dude,
Fucking
you
some
would
other
still
dude.
make her car payments for her?
Yeah, well, her and him broke up.
Okay, and she probably was still fucking other dudes. He is getting impatient. He's like sitting by the door right now. Hi, no, we still got a little bit of time, buddy.
She broke off the engagement with him. Later, she told, I think it was Laura, my sister-in-law. I think it was her that she told that she would never intended to marry him. She was just
Okay,
using him for a place
and?
to live.
So you don't think they were fucking?
Oh, I know they were.
I know they was.
There was no doubt in my mind about
What gave it away? Was it the fact that they lived together?
Hey, Tracy Hamill.
Said what gave that away? Was it the fact that they were living together and they were engaged?
No, the fact that I realized how she was.
How she was.
What do you mean?
When she brought him over to Paul and Laura's with me there. She brought him over there and she stood behind him and kissed him on the head. I blew it off like
This is what really made me, like, this is my favorite fucking part of this whole thing. She fucking came over with another guy and kissed him on the fucking head. Like, she kissed him on the head, and this is why he got pissed at her.
just friends, and I think it was. Well, she kept coming in. Oh, I can't remember how I found out about it.
She stood behind him and kissed him?
She gave me a kiss on the head. I can't remember how it was I found out about it. But I think it might have been through Paul and Laura. Because I was living with Paul and Laura at the time. Which I liked living with them because we all had fun together at the time. But it wasn't my choice. Well, I can't say it was my choice. It was my choice to live with them. It wasn't my first option. My first option was stay in the apartment that I had because I was doing just fine. But I knew Paul and Laura wasn't good.
Lorne, I can't remember how I found out about it. Also, Lorne stood there and watched it from the bushes.
Just fine. And Paul came down and tried to pull a guilt trip on me. And because Laura has depression and she sleeps a lot and can't hold a job.
Lorne, you're literally gonna sit here and say, oh, she's got depression and sleeps a lot and can't hold a job, while you work under the table. Like, you don't even really have a job, from what I understand.
She's never been able to hold a job, but
He's always talking shit about all these people. He's so in love with Paula. He's so in love with Paula and so, like, about Paula. And yet he's gonna sit here and shit talk her? Hey, Justin McRazors.
Sounds like someone else I know.
Huh?
It sounds like someone else I know.
Who?
Mine is just sleeping all the time. You never sleep.
Yeah, I never sleep. No, I'm not depressed all the time.
It was more the unemployment part,
I've
Lorne.
gotten past that point where
I'm past that
I'm
stage
letting
now.
things get me depressed. I might get depressed once in a while about something, but I don't stay depressed. I stay more upset.
There was one thing. Paula has heard the story of her boyfriend dropping her off at your place. She says that doesn't make any sense, and that never happened.
She's lying through her teeth too.
At least she's got the teeth to lie through, Lorne. Yours are barely hanging in there.
Why would she lie?
Why does she ever lie?
Yeah, why would she? He's like, that makes no sense. Why would I have my boyfriend drop me off at Lorne's?
She got in a fight with him that night.
Okay.
She got in a fight with him and had him drop her off at my apartment. She knocked on
When
the
did you
door.
guys start hanging out? I mean, like, when did it happen? What was the transition from just you being a guy at the bar who would wait for her to get off of work to being like, let's hang out every day for 6 months?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly when it happened.
Well, I'm not saying like the date. I'm saying like when did it become more of just you being a bar guy and her being a waitress?
I don't know. It just happened.
It didn't, Lorne. You just stalked
started
her.
hanging out all the time.
When you say hanging out all the time, was it when she was at work?
Hey, Coca-Cola.
No, it was after when she wasn't at work too. We go on and do.
Yeah, he 100%. He would just stalk her at the bar and listen to her when she had conversations with other people and created all these scenarios. Pedo Joker moment.
And do stuff together. Most of the time, like I said, was
women get into fights with their boyfriends, and Lorne's apartment is the battered women's shelter. If anything, it's probably the least safe place for a battered woman.
Over Paul and Laura's. That's actually where we hung out most of the time, was at Paul and Laura's. So I asked her if she'd like to meet my brother and sister-in-law. She said sure. And we went over there, and that's how she met him.
So she was friends with your brother's girlfriend.
My brother's girlfriend? No, she wasn't my brother's girlfriend. My brother was
Friends
married.
with your brother's girlfriend. Friends.
Listen, Omega Hebert, Palo Sand is cool. He's a ghost type.
Well, yeah. She was friends to both my brother and my brother's wife. But that's not why she went over there.
So when did you and her have the falling out?
It was
She reached across the table to grab my empty beer bottles, and her arm grazed my hand. She loves me.
when did we actually have the falling out? Well, see, she went back to, after she realized she didn't have her Bronco, she wound up going back to Alaska. Because she didn't have a vehicle back there to drive.
I thought the Bronco was in Oklahoma, Lorne. Or wherever you guys were. I thought the Bronco wasn't in Alaska, so why would she go back to Alaska to get the Bronco? What?
And she didn't have a place to live.
So wasn't the Bronco in Washington?
Yeah, there we go.
She actually stayed with me for a couple nights before she went back to Alaska. We didn't do anything at all. We just slept.
The Bronco is not in Alaska, though, Lorne.
And then she went back to Alaska, and it was like
Wait a second. Did Lorne... Okay, maybe this is... Maybe the timeline doesn't match up exactly. But did Lorne join the Air Force to follow Paula to Alaska?
When she came back, she didn't have her Bronco. Then she went back to Alaska. And then a year later, she came back again.
This was after the Air Force, okay.
Sorry.
Huh?
What was that last part? I didn't hear you.
She had gained all kinds of weight. She told me that her boyfriend was abusing her up there, and I told her, I said, why don't you move back down here with people that actually care about you? She said, because my son's up there. I said, well, bring your son down here with you.
So Lorne knows that she already has a kid, and like, oh my god, Lorne, come on, Lorne.
She said, I can't. I don't have custody of him. I said, well, get the hell away from the boyfriend that you have up there, because obviously if he's beating you...
Yeah, I know that was kind of a crackpot theory. It was just kind of me spitballing about the whole Air Force thing.
Making you feel like shit, then it's obviously no good for you. But you went back up there, so...
But her car was in Washington, wasn't it?
Her Bronco, yeah.
So then why would she go back to Alaska if the Bronco is in Washington, Lorne? Come on, dude.
And then she went back to Alaska because her Bronco wasn't there?
She went back to Alaska, and when she came back to Washington from Alaska, her Bronco was no longer there.
What is he fucking talking about?
She didn't have her Bronco anymore.
And what does that mean?
I mean, she didn't have her own vehicle.
And that's why you and her didn't...
That's why she got mad at me, because I let him take the Bronco.
No, from what I understand, you don't really get a choice in where you get stationed, so...
I didn't have a choice in the matter. I made one payment for him, out of obligation. Then I made to her, I made the payment for her. But it was actually in his name. He bought it with his credit card.
What the...
So...
Lorne! The call was in his name because he paid with his credit card. That's not how that works! That is not how that works! Lord, you don't use a credit card to buy a car. What are you fucking talking about? I got Yakuta, Japan, and a guy paid me $2,000 to trade with him so he could go because he loved anime. Ooh, you traded with a weeb, Wes. You got some fucking weeaboo.
I thought you told me that you and her stopped talking because you found out she was a slut.
Well, no, we didn't stop talking because of that. She didn't know that I found out she was a slut.
She didn't know that I found out that she was a slut. Okay, Lorne.
She didn't know that I found out about CJ, her fucking CJ. And
who the fuck is CJ?
another one of my friends.
You fucked both of your friends? I thought it was just the one.
To this day, she doesn't know that I found out about both of them. I can't remember what the other guy's name is. I remember CJ quite well because I hung around.
He got kicked out a month later for doing ecstasy. Well, hey, at least you got $2,000, Wes.
Quite a bit at the bar.
Let's see.
So, CJ was just a guy from the bar, though. He wasn't like your friend.
He was my friend from the bar. We didn't hang out and do anything. He invited me over to do stuff, but I was always doing other things.
How did you find out they was fucking?
CJ told me. They only did it once that I know of. CJ told me just about one time.
So then what? You were like, you're banging CJ, so you and I are done, or what?
Oh no, her and I was done before that because
Ah! Oh shit! Here we go again.
incident with James. Me finding out the shit with James.
Oh, this shit with James, huh?
Yeah. And actually, I left when she was there. I stayed for a little bit, and when I saw her kissing him on the head, I got up and left. I blew it off as they were friends, but I'm like, why did she bring another guy over to my brother's house and kiss him on the fucking head?
He's really losing his mind about her kissing a dude on the head. Like, is that really what you're gonna lose your shit over, Lorne?
So I left and I went to the bar. Went to the bar and I sang karaoke that night, and that's the night actually that I wound up going home with Debbie.
Well, Joey, he's been talking about Paula like for fucking ever. Like, at least since I think Winnie is when he started bringing up Paula. I think.
Well, the girl named Debbie, the English girl.
Girl named Debbie.
And I should have stayed with her. Fortunately, I told her that I had feelings for someone else. I was going to tell her that I didn't want to have feelings for that girl, and I was going to tell Debbie that I liked her, but I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Well.
And then unfortunately, I never saw Debbie after that night. Or after that morning that she dropped me back off in my car. I never saw her again.
Probably for good reason,
I was hoping to see her that weekend.
Oh, was there some kind of big confrontation with Paula
The what?
that led to you guys never speaking again?
No.
Oh, shit.
Her going back to Alaska was...
That's not what I wanted.
Not speaking again.
Hmm.
I never heard from her after that, and I never tried to get in contact with her.
Have you heard about Uber?
And you loved her for 25 years after that.
Yep. Yep, I did. Sucks.
It sucks.
She can lie all she wants on there. I don't think any less of her because, I know how she is already, so.
You never, followed her home from the bar? You never followed her home from the bar or anything?
Oh, yeah, I had to. I lived right in the...
That alone is terrifying. Well, yeah, I had to. Lord, no, you didn't have to do any of the sort, motherfucker.
Apartment complex next to where she was living.
Hmm.
No, after she didn't live there anymore, no, I never followed her home from the bar.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Confused of you showing up randomly, knocking on her door.
What about it?
What about it?
Just kind of weird.
It's fucking weird.
Well, where are your cell phones in? She didn't give me her phone number, but she gave me her apartment number.
Laura, no, she didn't.
She didn't tell me that she was still living with them. She told me that they were broken up. That he broke off their engagement.
How come you never asked her while she was working?
I don't know.
Like, hey, what's your landline?
I don't know, because we were always with each other.
We were always with each other, i.e. Lauren was always at the bar while she was trying to work.
Never thought of it.
I would love to hear, an interview from the actual Paula. I would love to know what she thinks about all this.
We didn't call each other. We never called each other hardly at all back then. Because we were always with each other. It's like Paul and Laura. Never called them either, because I was always with them.
When were you always together, though?
We were always together, all the time.
So, see, by Lorne's definition of always together, it varies, because he thinks that Alex and Casey hanging out twice a week is all the time. So it literally could have been like one day a week they saw each other. Because Lorne's a fucking liar.
The time we were together.
How so? Because you hung out at the bar every day?
Yeah, well, the only time we wasn't together was either when I was working or basically when she was working. But when she was working, I could be at the bar. So.
Then how come you didn't know she lived with her boyfriend if you guys was together all the time?
Because that was when we first met. That first night that we met, she told me about her fiance breaking off their engagement.
No, Lorne, she would be like weirded out by you. So she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I totally have a fiance and like we're getting married and it's gonna happen." And I guarantee what happened was maybe like she didn't have a fiance, or maybe she was single at the time, or maybe she just had a boyfriend, but she probably told him about having a fiance so he'd leave her alone.
She didn't tell me.
So what night did you, so right after meeting her, you showed up and knocked on her door?
Yeah, it was within that first week.
Oh God, within that first fucking week, he's going to her door. Within that first fucking week, he's going to her door and being like, "You would hang out with me?" Fuck off, Lorne.
Oh.
But
Then when did you guys start hanging out all the time?
it wasn't long after that.
You just like were like, you went over there and said, "Hey, you want to come and meet my brother?"
We're doing something. We did something. I don't remember what it was we did. I had asked her if she wanted to go over and meet my brother and sister. My brother and sister-in-law.
I guess I'm just confused. How did it go from like her just being an employee and then you being the guy who goes to the bar, and then how it became every day for 6 months?
It just did. It just shit happened. It happened the way it happened. It's just the way it happened back then.
So like randomly one day you're just like, "I've noticed you've been around me for a while."
It just became
Well,
an
thank you,
everyday thing.
Cece. I appreciate it.
But besides being at the bar, when did you
Well,
guys hang out?
we hung out at Paul and Laura's all the time. We hung out doing other things. We'd go out shopping together. We did whatever. We went out to dinner together. We just did stuff together. I can't make a list of things for you that we did. It was freaking 30 years ago.
Well, I'm not asking for a list of things you did. I'm just saying, when did it become more than just you showing up at the bar?
It wasn't long after I met her. It wasn't long after that. It was within a couple of weeks.
And how did that happen?
It just happened. We just started.
Well, did you ask her to hang out?
Yeah, either I'd ask her or she'd ask me. That's how I wound up missing so much work.
Because you'd be at the bar every night?
Yeah. Every night when she was working.
How often did she work?
I don't know. I don't remember now.
Sure, Lorne.
She probably worked, I don't know, 4 or 5 nights anyway.
And what time did she get off usually?
Oh, let me see. If I remember right, Nickleby's closed at, I think it was 1 o'clock during the week. On the weekends, I think it was at 2 o'clock.
So you would just hang out while she worked till 1 or 2 o'clock,
Yep.
and you guys didn't do anything after?
No, we do things before she worked, or when I didn't have to work, or there's something we do every day.
I think he said it was called Nickelbees? Maybe?
We're usually with each other just about every day.
Well, because you would show up to her work, though.
What's your point?
I'm trying to figure out when you guys started hanging out.
It wasn't long after we met.
And you just got really defensive because I said it was just while she's working.
Yeah, because you're asking the same question over and over and over, and it's...
Well, because I would ask you, and you would just repeat my question back to me as an answer.
Oh, well, what do you want me to say? It was over 25 years ago. I don't remember exactly when.
Well, if you were in love with her for 25 years, you should remember all 25 years.
It was not long. I've told you this several times already. It wasn't long after we first met that we started hanging out together just about every day. Basically, just about every day we hung out.
But after work, you would wait for her to get off work, but you weren't hanging out after work, so I don't understand why you couldn't just go home early.
I don't know, we just hang out.
Oh, after...
He's such a fucking liar! Like, he's not even trying to make a cohesive story for this shit.
She would work at 1 in the morning?
Yeah. We'd go out to Denny's or some other place to eat. I think it was... There was a few mornings that we went out to eat after. I can't remember if it was Denny's or some other... It seemed like it was some other place that we went out to. But we didn't do that for very long.
Nickelbees was a karaoke bar in Tumwater, Washington. It's closed now. Oh, look at this. We're getting more and more of the pieces put together.
Sometimes we just...
Imagine if she worked at a Victorian-themed bar. Like Lorne would ever show up at one of those, though, Guru. Can you imagine? Can you imagine him trying to be like, I'm here for my Victorian cigarette.
Just go home. It's throughout 6 months' time. I don't remember every day. How exactly...
Well, I know you don't remember every day, but why wouldn't you just go home early?
Because I was interested in her.
So, you can be interested in someone and still go home. Was you worried she was, like, gonna talk to another guy? Is that what happened with CJ?
Was she what?
I said, did you want to make sure she wasn't talking to another guy or something like CJ?
No, I was just wanting to spend time with her. I never gave thought to another guy.
So how did you hang out with her while she was working? You just drank and watched her serve people?
We just hung out when we would talk to her. When she had a chance to talk, we'd talk. She'd come over and we'd sit down and we'd talk. I had friends there too, so I was hanging out with them too.
Oh my god, tickle, 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 tickle with another fucking guy. No, getting him on the Steve Wilkos show, that'd be so fucking funny.
Why is there like a million questions to her?
Well, because you were in love with her for 25 years. I'm trying to see why.
Just because of the way that she was with me and the way that I was with her, and I fell in love with her in the process, and I shouldn't have.
I mean, you tell me I can learn about you from you and not the website.
Hey, sassy
but
pea water Ray.
anytime I ask you something, you get defensive.
Well, yeah, because it's like, how many answers can I give to the same question?
Well, you're not really giving answers.
Well, yeah, because over 6 months' time, we went out and we did more than just go to breakfast and hang out at the bar.
Well, what'd you do?
There was a lot of things that we did.
What'd you do?
Yeah, and you wouldn't answer me when I asked.
I don't remember them all. I didn't
Well,
try
like
to remember
what?
them all. Just stuff. I told you, sometimes we go out and shop and buy some
see-
stuff.
Well, see, Steve Wilkos wouldn't even let Lorne sit in the chair, first off.
Why I ask over and over? Because your answer just now was, we just did stuff.
I just don't remember everything. I don't remember everything that we did. It was 25 years
Well,
ago.
when you forgot about the stuff you guys did together, how come you still loved her after that? Because 25 years is a long time to love someone that you don't even remember the stuff you did with them.
Yeah, but I remember her. Maybe it's because she's the first woman that I was ever really in love with. Maybe that's why that hung on for so long.
But you said she was a slut.
Yeah, she was.
Slide a box in her truck.
So you loved a slut for 25 years.
Yeah, apparently I did.
No, apparently I did.
There was more to it than just that, though.
This is funny because it's like stuff like that where you say, I've loved her for 25 years. And then on this website, she's just talking about how, like, you are not even, like, a big deal in her life at all, and you never were.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he was just some guy that I knew for a few months.
Yeah. She's so fucking full of shit.
Because, you know, he's like, 25 years later, I forgot all about him until he was arrested.
Yeah, I imagine she forgot all about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking lying. She lies all through her fucking teeth.
Why does that make you so mad?
I don't think it makes me mad. I think it makes me upset that she would say that.
Because, like,
Guru, I hope he's saying I loved her first. The classic Lorne hymnal.
you weren't as big of a deal to her as she was to you.
Yeah, maybe. That might be it. You might hit that on the head.
Yeah. Because you're like,
Obviously, I had more of myself invested in her than she had in me. Otherwise, she wouldn't have
Right.
pulled the shit she did.
well, what shit did she do? Sounded like she slept with people when you guys weren't even dating, so what kind of shit did she do?
Well, she knew that I wanted to be with her, and she knew that I was waiting for her to be over her ex.
Oh my god.
She made moves
So
on
here
me.
we go. Here we go. She made moves on me. Here we fucking go again with this fucking bullshit of she was making moves on me and we was waiting for each other to be together, and like just this stupid fucking bullshit that he loves to fucking say. He is the worst.
Before I thought she was ready to do anything. And I didn't do anything.
Okay,
She
well,
said,
just because you liked her doesn't mean that she was obligated to do any of that, like, be with you in any way.
She wasn't
doesn't make her a slut.
obligated to do anything. She wasn't obligated to do anything. And
Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you?
she obviously knew that.
Sorry.
She went and fucked some other guy, then brought him over to my brother's house with me there.
Well, she wouldn't if she liked you.
So there was, oh yeah, of course she wouldn't if she liked me, but she still wanted to fuck me after, and had him bring her over to my apartment
Okay,
to
and
fuck me.
Well, that's according to you, because she says that never happened, but anywho.
Of course she says that. She's full of shit.
What?
hey Lola Grace.
She's full of shit.
It's full of fucking
Oh.
shit.
Just because you had feelings for her doesn't mean that she was a slut or anything, because she didn't have feelings for you back.
That's not why she was a slut. She was a slut. She was sleeping with anything that would come along.
Except for you, Lorne. Except for you.
Besides you.
Well, she slept with me too.
No, she didn't.
That's the one time, though.
Yep, just the one time. Now I'm thankful that it was just the one time.
Uh-huh. Sure. Lorne, if you truly were thankful it was just the one time, you wouldn't still be sitting here, like, crying that you were in love with Paula for 25 fucking years, you weirdo.
How come you didn't let her decide when she was ready?
That's what I was thinking that I was doing at the time.
Well, if she was making moves on you, wouldn't you be like, right, she's clearly over her ex-boyfriend / roommate?
No, I know. I should have. Maybe I should have at the time, but I didn't. So shit happens for a reason. Shit happens for a reason. I'm not going to dwell over her anymore. I've spent 25 years dwelling over her and still loving her, and
It's pathetic, Lorne.
I finally got past that.
It's fucking pathetic. Alright, we're down to 18 or 19. No, I don't want to add it to watch later. I want to fucking click on it with the gross ass teeth.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello?
You okay?
Yeah, we're gonna be okay.
You're not texting to me. You must be pretty mad.
No.
You must be pretty mad to not want to text me.
You're not texting to me at all. How
You're not
come?
texting me.
I just didn't want to. You're being annoying.
No, I'm being annoying. So I speak my mind and I'm annoying. Right?
I guess so. What did you said you had something important?
Yeah, you need to rush right to it, huh?
Well, if it's important.
Well, it was they could have waited till you were off work. Are you off work
I am off
already?
work.
Right, voice to voice? I would just get all my teeth pulled and be like, alright, denture time, because that's fucking awful. And it has to hurt. That has to, like, I've had horrible, like, horrifying tooth pain. That has to hurt.
Oh, you are?
Hey, TCAP Theater.
Well, you get off work early tonight. Okay, first I got a question for you.
No,
What?
When we had the throuple, remember?
Is he watching Jurassic Park?
I gave you my
Is it is it Casey watching Jurassic Park, or is it Lorne watching Jurassic Park?
my username and password for my bank account.
Yeah.
Did quote unquote Jamie have it too?
I think Will had it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So Will had it too. Did he put any of it on the internet?
No.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Why? Is it on the internet?
I don't know. I don't think so, but he wouldn't be able to have it on there now anyway because they're changed. I changed them a long time ago. I do trust you. If
Hi,
we wouldn't
Simon.
have had that fight today, I'd still be a lot more skeptical than what I am now. So the argument that we had today did some good. Okay.
Okay.
I know it probably doesn't make sense to you, huh?
Nope.
Okay, how do I explain it? With you showing me how upset you're getting about stuff and about the catfish, and you mentioned it, and I didn't have to even say anything about it. It helps to let me realize that you really were catfish, and you're not lying to me about that.
You're not lying to me.
And that this actually means something to you.
What does?
Me and you.
Me and you. Precious.
What?
So me and you. That you're not doing this just for some catfish.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not really, but I hardly understand what you're saying half the time.
With you bringing up the catfish and you acting the way that you did today with our fight, it helped to let me know that you're not in this.
They completed the gene sequence gaps with Lorne DNA. That's where the dinos are always chasing the kids.
Because somebody put you up to it to be a catfish. It helped to let me know that you're telling me the truth.
The fight was about Alex.
Huh? Oh, I know. But still, other things were discussed.
Okay.
The other things were talked about, and things were said, and in the process of those things being said, you said some things that
We both
made me
said
feel a lot
some
better.
things.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, sure. So, what did you want to talk about? You said you had something important.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are you just saying sure just to get me to stop talking about it?
Yeah, basically.
So it doesn't matter if you understand.
Well, no, it doesn't, because we'll probably have another fight about Alex tomorrow or the next day or the next day, so, it doesn't really matter.
I'm going to fight him about him. How come you can't understand that I just want you to back away from him? You're sharing things with him that would be nice for you to be sharing with me.
I trust him. I've met him face to face.
That's not my fault.
That's not my fault.
Yeah, it is. Didn't you, get on probation and can't leave Maine? Isn't that entirely your fault?
Didn't you choose to go down and see Jamie first?
You told me to see Jamie first.
Well, what choice did I have?
And you introduced me to Jamie, so that's 100% your fault, too.
I didn't. Well, let's get this straight. You went ass over tea kettle when you saw a picture of Jamie.
Oh, my God, I know.
Okay, so you can't blame that
Hey,
on
Craigo.
me.
I'm not blaming it on you.
You was the one that mentioned being into a throuple, and I had never even heard of what a throuple was.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, well, you agreed to be in the throuple. You could have said no. I would not have seen her without you showing me a picture of her, so that's also your fault. You
Well,
also wouldn't stop talking to him. You kept messaging Will, saying that his pussy belonged to you.
Your pussy will always belong to me. That's so fucking. Does he not realize how fucking weird that is? That's so fucking weird.
So you
showed
tell
you a
me whose
picture of
fault
her.
it is.
I showed you a picture of her. I didn't think you were going to go ass over tea kettle.
Okay.
Ass over tea kettle.
And neither one of us knew that it was actually Will, which was very pathetic for him.
Okay.
You know, it's really hard for me to hear you say that you trust Alex and you don't trust me. And you knew
Why
me,
would I?
And you knew me before him.
I knew you for 3 weeks before him.
So
And I see him more often than I see you. I never see you.
you've actually known me for a long time.
I met you 3 weeks before I met Alex.
Yeah, but you've actually known me for a long time. And you've
I
been
just said I met you 3 weeks before meeting him. If I've known you for a long time, I've known him for a long time.
Why do you not get what I'm saying? You've
Why
known
do you-
me for
Why do you not get what I'm saying? Why are you doing this to us?
a long time, but you've actually been looking at stuff on the internet about me.
What are you talking about?
Some interview you had with Chris.
So he's trying to say oh, you knew of me. His logic here is, oh, you've known about me for all this time, and that's why you should trust me because you've known I've existed this whole time. Okay, sure. Lorne, you
told
fucking
Chris
weirdo.
That you noticed that a lot of stuff online about me.
You don't understand. Interviews are just interviews. They don't mean anything. I get paid to do an interview. I do an interview.
So did Chris pay you to say that?
I don't remember what I said.
Oh, anyway, that's real. It wasn't that big.
So as I was saying, I met you 3 weeks before meeting him. I see him all the time. I talk to him just like I talk to you. And I've never met you. And when we started talking,
Hey, Amanda
instantly you told Sue, who then went online and told everyone. So you wonder why I can't trust you.
But Casey, when you met Alex, you asked him out to have drinks that night.
Yeah,
How many days in a row did you talk for hours on the phone with him?
I don't know.
And how many days in a row did you talk to hours on the phone with me?
What does time talking on the phone mean? The length of time of talking to one person compared to the other. What means you know someone more? I don't know shit about you. I asked you yesterday. You couldn't even think of anything.
Because you were spending time with him and no time with me.
I can't spend time with you. You're in Maine.
Well, we're spending time on the phone. We're spending time together.
That's not the same.
Oh, so because he's in California, you spent hours with him on the phone.
No.
It's upsetting that. Never mind.
Never mind.
It's upsetting that you trust him and you don't trust me. And you and I started out together. And he came in the picture.
Y'all weren't together.
He came in the picture.
Like, I mean, from what it sounds like they were together in the sense of like Lorne was getting catfished in character. We're speaking in character here. It sounds like in character, it sounds like Lorne was getting catfished, and that's the only reason they were together. Like, what?
At the same time you came in the picture.
No, he did not.
We weren't even together when I first started talking to him. Because we knew each other for 3 weeks. We were not together until the throuple started.
Big deal if it was 3 weeks. It was you and I.
I'm saying it's not a big deal. The 3 weeks is nothing. We met each other at the same time.
Well, maybe it was something to me.
You would put value on the 3 weeks. I do not.
Well, obviously not, because you turned to him
Length
all
of
the
time
time.
doesn't matter if you're more comfortable with someone or you trust someone or not. It doesn't matter how long you knew them.
So you're more
I've known
comfortable
people
with him
for
than you are with
15
me?
years I wouldn't trust.
You're more comfortable with him than you are with me?
You're all with me.
I don't know. I've never met you. It's different. How do you not see how that's different?
It's different because he's able to be right there and you spend time with him in person.
That's not her fault.
Exactly.
And you spend hours on the phone with him.
No.
Never said that, but okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well.
that's part of it too.
What?
Because you spent hours on the phone with him.
She never
Didn't I
said
just say I
that.
didn't say that? You just make shit up in your head all the time.
Casey, you told me before that you spent hours on the phone with him.
No.
I said I spent hours on the phone with him.
When you first started talking to him.
A year ago?
It wasn't a year ago.
Well, however long it was ago, when I first started talking to you.
When was that? October?
More like
Okay, so back in October?
October or November? September. Maybe it was September.
Okay, so almost a year ago.
Just doesn't seem like time's gone that fast.
Okay, so I talked to him a few times for a couple hours 9 months ago,
Hey, Richard.
and that means I do it all the time.
You're the one that said you was doing it, that you've done it. It was nights in a row that you did it.
Okay.
So how much time do you spend with him now?
When?
Seems like every other day you're hanging around with him.
No.
How often?
I don't know. Whenever I have free time, why does it matter?
Because
It doesn't.
You've already done sexual shit with him, so of course it matters.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Hey,
too.
William
Well,
Fetters.
it doesn't matter to me.
What? So you gonna say that you'll never do sexual shit with him again?
You never know.
So are you telling me that so long as I'm in the picture, nothing's gonna happen with you and him?
I don't know.
No, it's not what I was wanting to hear.
All right. Well, what do you want to hear? And I'll just repeat that.
No, because I don't want you to just repeat it. I want to come from you. It doesn't do any
Okay,
good if you
well,
just repeat what I
That
want.
just came from me and you didn't like it.
Huh? You what?
You what?
Nothing.
What? What'd you say?
I said that just came from me and you didn't like it. You're like, that's not what I want to hear. So just tell me what you want to hear. And then I'll just say that to you.
Why? Just so I hear what I want to hear?
Yeah.
Instead of what the actual truth would be?
Yeah, that's what you want.
No. But that's what I'm saying, though. As long as you
What?
well, no, see, then we get all confused here with this, too, because, you know, you were saying that we were dating before, and then today you said we're not even dating.
Because she explained to you that she was being blackmailed into catfishing you, Lorne. It really isn't that deep. It's not that hard to comprehend, my dude.
I've told you since we started talking again, I'm not having any more phone relationships. Not after all that catfish and bullshit.
Okay,
I'm not doing it again.
Now, that had nothing to do with me.
It absolutely did.
I was the one being catfished.
Okay, well, it was all bullshit, and I didn't like it, so.
Yeah. So how do you think I liked it? When it was
You
bullshit
loved it.
doing?
You were catfished for 10 years. You loved being catfished.
No, I didn't. You really think I knew what was going on? They wouldn't let me on the internet. I couldn't
found
see
out
anything.
Ramona was fake. You kept talking to her. You found out Winnie wasn't really me. You kept talking to her.
William Fetters.
That
Yeah.
must have been-
Yeah, that Jessie stuff was so fucking funny. She's just boring now. She's gotten very fucking boring.
15 people. You kept talking to her. So, yeah, I think you kind of like it.
I wanted to believe that people were going to stop lying.
Well, then you're stupid. Because why would they stop lying to you? You think that they contacted you
Maybe because
for
they
anything
grew a
other than to laugh and make fun of you?
Make
And
fun of
that
Lorne.
when you
Make
found
fun of Lorne.
out, you thought they were going to come clean and fall in love with you?
Maybe because they grow a conscience. None of them did it.
You should grow a brain.
You should grow a brain. I mean, he basically just admitted here he would hope that they would grow a conscience and like want to be with him. He is very stupid.
Consider everybody on Earth a liar?
Not everyone, just everyone that, has catfished you from the Church of God, that you knew were
times
from
the
the Church
charm.
of God.
There were things that I weren't so sure about. It's like Jamie, I didn't know. I'm a
Okay.
fucking fool. Hey, she fooled you too.
Yep. Which is why I'm not having any more phone relationships.
So it's not hard to get fooled by these people. Then when they sit around and they figure out what to do.
Well, it only took me one time to be fooled. You've been fooled like 15 times.
Casey, you had to go there. You went there before you knew what was going on. Before you found out.
Yeah.
If not, it would have been still continuing.
Okay, yeah.
So see, it's not hard for them
Yeah,
to fool
I'm saying
people.
it only took me one time to realize that I'm never doing that again.
No. Well, I'm thankful that you're the last time that I'm doing it.
So what was the important thing?
Jesus, you are just in a rush to get off the phone with me, aren't you?
Why are you rushing?
What is it?
You want to know something personal about me. I still haven't thought of anything personal that you're looking for other than physical, like my teeth. Nobody knows about my teeth but you.
No, Lord.
What do you mean no one knows about your teeth?
We all
There's
know about your
pictures of
teeth.
your teeth on the internet.
Yeah, they think my teeth are in really bad shape.
They are.
My teeth are not in
They
bad
are.
shape. They're stained.
What?
My teeth are
I
stained,
see
and
a
that
hole
front one
right
was the
here.
crown. That's why that's
Take a
off
picture of
color.
your teeth right now and send it to me then.
Huh?
Take a picture of your teeth right now and send it to me then.
No.
No.
Exactly.
Did that once. No, I trust you.
No, because what
I
do you think is going to
just
happen
like
if
he's like, no.
you send it to me?
I don't. Doesn't matter if you put them on the internet or not. They're already on there. Remember?
Yeah, but you said no one knows. You said they're different now, so let me see them.
They're not different right now. I haven't had anything done yet. But you heard
Then
that
what
word.
do they know about them?
You heard that
But you
word.
don't know about your teeth. They know everything about your teeth.
No, they don't either. You don't have my dental records.
The dental records, yeah, sure, they don't have dental records, but they see your teeth.
They see them. They still don't know what's
They-
going on with them.
I
They
don't need
see
to know
'em.
what's.
Lorne, listen. We don't need to see them to know they're in shit ass shape, man.
Medically wrong with them.
Well, good, because there's nothing medically wrong with them. Other than the only thing that's wrong with them is they're stained. From coffee
No.
and cigarettes.
No, there's a hole right
Yeah.
The
there.
only thing that's wrong with them.
There's a
Yeah,
hole.
and they know that.
They're stained after 30 years.
And they're chipped and they're broken.
That's just from a cavity.
Lorne.
I had a cavity on the front tooth. That's what happened with my other front tooth. I had a cavity on it, and part of it chipped off, and then I wound up getting a bigger chip because I hit my tooth on something, and
You hit your tooth on something?
yeah, I can't remember what I was doing, but I hit it on something really hard, and I wound up chipping a bigger chip out of it.
Yeah, he's got
You
a
don't
he has
remember.
a tooth that's backwards and shoved in sideways. Like it looks his mouth looks awful.
I don't remember what it was I hit my tooth on. I was putting something up to my mouth. I don't remember what it was.
So I'm sure I can just look your teeth up on the website and figure out exactly what happened.
Huh?
I said I can just look your teeth up on the website and figure out exactly what happened.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
That's something I never told anybody.
All right, well, let's see then.
Okay, go ahead and look at it. Actually, I don't think I've even told anybody about having cavities on my front teeth. My other one has a filling. He was going to put a filling in the one that has a crown on it until the dentist had the idea that if we drill it down to a post, then we put a crown on it and wouldn't have to worry about it being a cavity there, or wouldn't have to worry about it chipping again. And I said, well, let's go ahead and try it. And he did it, and he was afraid it might fall out after 10 years, but it never fell out. But it's also never match my other teeth like I wanted it to. So, but that's something I'm going to be getting fixed. And I've had a couple molars pulled, and I've had 2 of my wisdom teeth taken out. That's the only thing that's
So
wrong with my teeth.
of course, you name the thing that like most people get, which is getting their wisdom teeth out. Lorne, sure.
Okay, right here. You told Winnie when you crashed into that house, you hit your face.
Sheetrock teeth is a bully comment. Are you gonna ban? Are you gonna ban Callie or should Euro? Yeah, no, Euro can take care of it. It's fine.
On the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Sub to Euro.
Yeah, that cracked it.
I told you I was able to find it. It took me 3 seconds.
That cracked it. Yep. I'm surprised. I don't remember ever telling anybody about that.
Probably because you were hammered.
I wasn't hammered.
What is this thing's hidden
My
ability?
blood
Hold
alcohol
on.
content was 0.09878.
I meant when you
Legal
told
limit.
Winnie, and that's drunk, dumbass.
The legal limit was 0.08. I was a few sips over 0.08.
Shut
All
up.
right, so what did you just say? What was those last few words? You were what?
I was a few sips over
There you
Okay, I
go.
don't want sand rush. I want Bolton's.
Yeah, I know. So it's legally it's drunk. Legally it's intoxicated, not drunk, but
Drunk.
intoxicated.
Jesus.
Intoxicated enough to make it not legal.
This is what I mean when I say you can never take responsibility for anything.
I took responsibility for it.
The legal definition is what counts, dumbass.
Yeah, but
You were intoxicated, not drunk. Jesus Christ. Anything to fucking delude yourself. Do you just
Alright, so-
repeat things to yourself over and over again until you believe them?
After one beer, do you consider yourself drunk?
No.
Nobody does. Exactly.
After 18 beers? Yeah, I would. After 5 beers? Yes, I would.
Okay.
4
but
beers? Yes, I'm
I'd
drunk.
already been without beer for 8 hours.
Well, you don't blow a .9 on one beer, so if it took you that long to get to a .9, then you were probably wasted.
Not 0.9, 0.09. Legal limit. is
0.09, whatever.
0.08.
That's what I meant.
We know what
Okay,
the fuck.
legal
Lorne, we knew what the fuck she meant. Come on.
limit is 0.8. 0.08. I was 0.09.
You blew a 0.9.
Yeah.
And you said you haven't drank for hours, which means God only knows what it was at the peak of your drunkenness.
I fell asleep. That's
If you're
how I got.
0.09 after 8 hours.
I fell asleep. That's how I went off the road.
Great.
But yes, I was legally drunk. There. Are you happy?
No.
Yeah, because you were honest about something instead of trying to come up with a stupid excuse.
No, it's not a matter of coming up with an
I was
excuse.
intoxicated.
It's
You're on the dumbest. I feel like every time I talk to you, you say something dumber than you said the time before.
Oh, of course.
No, of
It's
course.
not exactly what you want me to say.
No, of course not.
Right?
Sure. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, it's not what I wanted to hear.
What, that you don't care? Yeah, I don't want to hear you say you don't care. It'd be nice if I knew that
I
you
just
care.
wish you weren't so stupid.
You think I'm stupid, and I'm far from it.
No, you're
I
pretty
just
stupid.
don't agree with some certain things.
Okay.
Listen, Wes has the tallest chair. Well, no. According to the Jesse lore, Wes has the second tallest chair.
They might be right in some ways, but in some ways they're wrong. I understand the ways that they think they're right, but I also look at the other point of view.
It just
Does
doesn't
that make
matter
sense?
what hole you get yourself
Yeah.
into.
I don't go by just what one person says when there's so many people in the world
Hey, geometric headdress.
saying other things.
And that's the end of that. I think that's all of them for today. Yeah, looks like it is. I want to say thank you a whole lot. Yep. I'm close this up. Get rid of that. And before we go, hold on. I want to see if he'll do this. Hey, Ruben. Ruben, you want to go outside? Is he not going to do it today? You want to go outside? 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 You want to go? He's thinking. Yeah, he wants to go outside. Thanks a whole lot for stopping by. This was a bunch of fun, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.